Hi guys, James here, welcome back to my channel. So today in this video I am doing a first impressions review and also a Morphe unboxing of an eyeshadow palette and highlighter palette and some other stuff that I can't remember what I bought. I won't put anything on my face today except maybe some lip stuff if I remember that I got them. I can't remember what I got in the Morphe stuff. But other than that, I will try everything in the back of my hand. I will talk about them. I'll also try and give you price points for all of those. So yeah, let's get started, guys. Alright guys, before I continue this video, I want to give you an update on the Jeffree Star Halloween stuff. I did mention it in a previous video. So I bought the middle box and the small box, the $75 and the $40 one. And they still haven't come. I ordered it on the 11th, which is when it was launched, or you could buy it. And it's the 25th now. I did get a processing email that had been processed. That was a week ago, and I got a tracking number. That tracking number is not working. I don't know why it's not working. Every time I try and put it in, it doesn't work. So basically it's just going to show up and it's going to be a surprise on my doorstep, which is good, but I don't know when that's going to come. And I'd love to have it come on the day I'm off, because then I can stay up. Due to working night shift, I sleep during the day, so I can stay up on my day off and receive it at the door. If not, they usually take it back to the post office, and I have to wait another day until like 9 AM until I can pick it up. So it's just, you know, it's better if I know when it's coming, because I can stay up, which I'm happy about. Anyway, let's get into it. First, I've seen these before, but I've never actually bought them. It is a foot mask. It's this little brand, and I bought it from like an Asian cosmetic kind of store, store that they do with the face masks and everything like that. So I wanted to try this. Now it's mostly, yeah, it's all in Asian, so I don't know what language that is, Mandarin or Cantonese or any of that. I can't read what it says, which is, yeah, going to be fun. But there are some instructions at the back, photos. So I'm going to try that. I don't even know how long you're meant to keep it on. This is going to be interesting. So I will tell you about what this is like later on. I have Asian friends, maybe they can translate for me. I'm half Asian, but I can only speak English. Anyway, so I bought that, and that was about $5, I think. So I'm happy about that. Also, the next product I've got is this kind of really nice eyeshadow palette. Now, this was Rimmel London, and I bought it from Chemist Warehouse, a little drugstore. And they've got a whole makeup section. Now, I think I bought this for about $19 because it was on sale. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 shades, which is really good for $19, I think. And there are certain looks, like I would use first for one look, then these 2 or 3 for the next look, and these ones. I love all of these. I'm actually wanting to do a makeup tutorial using this palette. And give it a first impressions. I haven't swatched it, I haven't touched it. I did break the seal before I started this video, because sometimes I have problems with the seal, because I'm just me, and I just do. It does come with this little makeup brush, which I probably wouldn't use. I do not really like these types of brushes, but I do like these. These are really good for shimmers. When you've done the matte and everything, and you're doing a shimmer over the eyelid, these are really good. I love these, or I use my fingers. Now, e.l.f. sells these little ones for like a pack of 10 for like $4. So I've got a whole lot of these, but I would use this as well just because it's handy. And I love that it fits in there. Actually, I could probably fit 2 of the e.l.f. Little ones in here, in this little groove here, which is good. If I take this palette away, it's really good because I can fit 2 or 3 of those in there, which is always good. So I will do a first impressions on that, and a makeup tutorial. So I'm gonna swatch 4 of the shimmers on the back of my hand here. They don't have names in this palette at all, so they're just this color here. I'm gonna swatch this one and these 4. So the light blue, dark blue, and the bronze metallic gold. So it's first impressions, it's actually really, really pretty. I love that. That's a really nice shimmer. Next one is this light blue that when I saw this palette, I literally wanted it just for these 4 shades. Like, I'm gonna use all the rest, but these ones sold it to me. You know when something grabs you and you're like, I need that in my life, or it's just life is over. Now this one's more of a smoky dark blue, but it's really pretty. I don't know if the light's catching it, but really, really nice. And I love that bronze copper tone. I love those shimmers. They're really good. They just slide on really easily. As you can tell, they're on the back of my fingers still, but very pretty. Like, those shades are amazing. And I just can't wait to do a makeup tutorial. I'm going to use a whole lot of these. I can see myself using this more than my Morphe palettes. I don't know why, but this one just screams to me a lot more. Alright, so swap. Oh crap, I broke that off. Now I'm gonna... Oh. Well, that's a whole pack of makeup removal wipes that are gonna dry out thanks to me ripping off the face of it. Yay! Alright guys, the next product I have is the Quick Flick, and it is for perfect wings. So it's kind of like a stamp pen with cat eyes and wings. So I'm gonna try that. I'm really bad at cat eyes and eyeliners and all that type of stuff. So I'm getting better at it, but I wanted to, if I can cheat at it, I'm going to use one of these. So if this is good, this is every time you see me do a cat eye or a winged eye, this is what I'm using, if it's good. So that's the box there. Now this retailed at, I think it was about $16 to tell you the truth, which is not too bad. That was on sale. I always get things on sale. I like a sale. That's quite an actual thick tip. Wow. Okay. So that's quite a thick tip there. It is quite, it's very fine at the top, but then you can angle it and make it thicker like that, which is kind of good. So that's the eyeliner, and then this is the little stamp that I'm living for. Ooh, is that focusing? Not focusing. Focus, focus, focus. So I'm just gonna stamp it. I actually kind of wanted it bigger. Oh, okay, so this is, see that, guys? It's not really the best. See how it's not really stamping the edges? It's just the ink is blotting in the middle, and then it's running everywhere on the back of my hand. I don't know if this is good or not. This is weird because I thought it would be just a stamp, but it's a stamp, but it's not working. So that one's not good. This one's a different one. I'm going to try that one instead. So that's those four, and look how they're running in the back of my hand. And it's not very dark. It's a brown one. I don't like that. The eyeliner is black, but the stamp is brown. And then you've got, whoa. You see that, guys? See all the dots and stuff? That literally splurted everywhere when I did a swatch. It's actually leaking. I don't know if you guys can see that, how it's gonna drip on the back. Drip there, it's dripping. So I'm just gonna put the lid back on. I'm gonna throw this one out because it's basically defected. I'm not gonna bother getting a refund or any of that stuff because there's no point. I do have this one. I like the eyeliner for that one. I might keep the eyeliner for it, but not anything else. The stamp is just useless. This eyeliner I don't mind. It's not black, it's more brown, but it just goes on quite easy. So I'll keep that. But I would say that's kind of a product fail because I bought it for the wings. Not gonna wing out. It's just not gonna work. So I'll get rid of that. I can't believe that one was already broken and dripping everywhere. That's kind of stupid. Depressing. Alright, so back of the hand's clean. Alright, the next one is this little Baked Trio Blend Highlighter. Now, this is Bay M. I've never heard of this brand before. It is from Chemist Warehouse as well, and it is, I think this is $14. So that's what it looks like at the front, and then this is the little trio highlighter moment. Yeah, I just bought it because I'd like, let's try it. Do I have a brush? I don't have a brush on me. Great. I have no brushes on me. Swatching on the back of my hand. Whoa, guys, look at that. okay, that's an eyeshadow. Not a highlighter, that is an eyeshadow. Very pigmented. It's very creamy. Like I just did one swatch. One swatch of that one. That's the middle one. These are eyeshadows. These are not highlighters. So pigmented. Not a bad thing. But again, very pigmented, guys. A lot of product comes off. And I think that's more because of its, it is waved and grooved. So the product does come off. But wow. These are more of eyeshadows. And I would use these as shimmers. As a highlighter, I don't think I would use this as a highlighter. Just because it's so pigmented, it would literally stand out on your face as an eyeshadow, I think. Even if you went light-handed. Like, I did one little swatch over, and that's how pigmented that is. Which is a really good thing. But this should be sold as a eyeshadow. I would buy this as an eyeshadow. So I'm going to use this as an eyeshadow. I will maybe try it once as a highlighter, but very lightly. But highlighter, maybe. Eyeshadow, definitely. So I'm going to keep that, and that's a good buy for me. That product works, as you can tell. Look at the pigment, guys. Love that. I love a shimmer. You all know I like to shine like a diamond. Hello, Brianna. Ooh, girl, now I've got this glitter all over the back of my head, which is not the worst thing in the world, let's face it. Alright, so that is clean. Next product is, now I saw this in the Chemist Warehouse, and this retailed at, it was on sale, I think it was, normally it's $23, but I bought it for $11.90, so half price, which is really good. Now, I like this, well, I kind of think I'm going to like this, ooh, mascara. God, I cannot cut my hands, I need my hands for work. Because the applicator is a lot smaller than some of my other ones. So this is one of my mascaras, and this is generally how big they are and how long they are. It's quite long, and I always doing this, and then the end hits my nose. I'm like, oh damn! I always forget about the length of it. This is a lot smaller, as you can tell. It's a lot smaller. The bristles are a lot finer, and it's just a lot easier. I think it's gonna work a lot easier for me. So look how small that is compared to that. Don't always go big. Big is not always the best, guys. If you know what I mean. But this I'm gonna really like. I think black, I did a test on the back of my hand in store, obviously on my face, and I really like this one, so I'm going to try that. And I think it clumps a lot less because the bristles are not so long, so I love that. I'm going to try that, and then I also bought because I love a good eyeliner, and I love the pen ones. This one here is a burgundy red, and that glided on so well, so smooth. I don't like the liquid ones because they always just run everywhere. I find these are really good in the waterline. I love these a lot easier. And this one was $12.47. And that one was actually half price as well. So all of these were half price at Bryn Mawr. That's why I got an email, and I was like, well, let's go to Chemist Warehouse and buy a whole lot of stuff because they're half price. Why not? So I really like that colour. I love pen eyeliners, especially in the waterline and above the eyelash line. It's really good. Love that. They're just easy for me to control. I don't have the steadiest hand, and I'm just like, when my eyes start to water from doing things too long towards it, especially detailed things. So those ones are really good. The next ones, okay, so I got more lashes. I always love lashes. These are just lashes I got. These are the Kiss Lash Contour, and then this is the Kiss Lash as well. This is a 3D volume one, and these were $12 each, I think. But then I watched Manny MUA's YouTube channel, and he did a whole little tutorial of the magnetic eyelashes. Now, I've seen all of these everywhere in the store, and I'm like, are they actually that good? but he did a little tutorial on how to use them and stuff like that, and they just looked so much easier than, say, any of the other ones. Like with messing with the glue, I cannot tell you how many times I have stuck my eyes together with glue, literally just looks really bad, and just, or I get the glue on the actual eyeshadow up here by accident, and then that just changes the look of the eyeshadow. It's all patchy in spots because of the glue, and just looks really bad. These ones I'm going to try. So this is the little liner, magnetic liner that you do. So you go over a couple times over the lash line at the top here, and then you just put these on and they just snap on, and then you can take them off. Now this has about 50 applications, so if you go over it about 2 or 3 times, which is what it suggests, you know, you divide that by 3, I don't know how many that is, but it's over 10 times. It's almost 15 times the amount of times you can use this. Now it is a little expensive. This eyeliner is $33.99, and that is full price. That is not, that's $33.99 on sale, but it normally $39.99. So it's $40. So, you know, that's the price point for that. If they work, they'll save me so much hassle, and I'm fine paying more if it's just a lot easier. These eyelashes are $16.99 full price, and they are the Glam Pro. And yeah, I just bought 2. They're both the same. So this is Alex and this is Phoebe. And yeah, I just wanted to try them. So I've got to be careful not to, when I trim them down, you've got to make sure you don't cut the actual magnet at the end of each of these ones. But yeah, I'm excited to try these, and I'm going to use these the next time I do a makeup tutorial, which is probably using this palette here, or the Morphe palette that I've just did. So that will be exciting to use. Yeah, when I saw the makeup tutorial that he did, I was just like, this actually seems to work. I really like that. And he made it look so easy. So hopefully he hasn't just edited him, you know, taking forever to do it and making all these mistakes. If he did it and it looked as easy as what it did on his YouTube, I'd be happy with that. Now these guys, I bought these 2 Stiller lip glosses. I've actually got 2 other ones, but I don't know where they are. Oh yeah, here. So I've got these 2 guys, and now I think there's 6 or 7. I've got 4 of them. So I've got, in the red, I've got Payday, and then I've got White Space and Pink Slip. And I think these retail for $24 each. Might be 28, one of those. Now these ones I don't really like because they're so pigmented. So pigmented. So I was like, don't really like them. But these ones, I love a good shimmer. Really pretty. The packaging in Stiller's products, 10 out of 10. Their packaging is just so good. I love their packaging. It's probably one of the best packaging that I like in any product. Like Jeffree Star packaging is amazing, but then Stiller is probably at par or just above Jeffree Star. Now, their products are a bit more expensive than Jeffree Star's, but that's alright. I'm happy to pay this. And then this is the little pink slip. Little diamond reflex, glitter reflex in it. I really like these. I'll do a quick swatch of it. Just this one. And they just dry down really, really well. Well, they're not completely dry down, sorry, but they feel comfortable on the lips. I really like these. I love wearing these over certain looks, like this Jeffree Star Red Room Velour Liquid Lipsticks. Love this. But having one of these over that in the sunlight is everything. And the other day I was like, I put all that on because I was practicing doing the liquid lips because I'm not the best at them. And I put one of these on and I was living, like it was probably my best lip ever that I've done. And it was great. But then I went outside and figured that I had it on. I went to drive through McDonald's. I was like, fuck. I was wondering why they were looking at me a little weird, because that's all I had. Didn't have a full face on. I just had that bright red lips with a full black outfit. It was a bit weird. But yeah, then I came home. I'm like, oh shit, that's what it is. But anyway, I love that moment, and I love these. These glosses are great. I love putting one of these at work, in my locker, and then having one in my bag as well for everyday use. It's great. And then the next thing is the Morphe unboxing. I'm gonna hide my address. So pretty. Now I think I got 2 things, but I might have bought more. I can't remember. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. I was like, let's do some online shopping. Okay, let's cut this without cutting myself. That would be winning. Okay, so this is it. Hopefully it's got the prices in it, just because I forgot what I paid for them. And I do like to tell you guys what I paid for them. Well, I just ripped the invoice in half, basically, so that's always a good start. Oh, okay, it's not an invoice. Just paper they wasted. Don't know why they did that. They don't need to do that. Save a turtle, guys. I love this wrap, bubble wrap. I always keep the bubble wrap because I do like to recycle. So I keep that. And I do keep these boxes as well, because if I'm going to post something, I'd rather just rip this off and then do another sticker on top of it. And just keep it. Just one of those things. And that girl. Ooh, okay. I bought a whole lot more stuff than what I thought. Okay, so guys, this is what I bought. 2 palettes. And then 6 different things. I think the lip liners. Anyway, we'll see. Alright, so invoice is here, but doesn't tell me how much I paid. Well, that's great, guys. Alright guys, so I bought 6 different eyeliners, the pencil ones, which I love because, you know, I don't do liquid ones. And I bought 2 palettes. I can't remember buying all these, but whatever. Now, I can remember these actually. These are $4 each, and that's why I think I bought so many. I think one of these highlighter palettes, this one here, is $28, and this one here is about $25, this eyeshadow palette. This one's got some weight to it, this eyeshadow palette. Highlighter palette is quite light. I'll get into the S8 Stellar Impact Morphe highlighter palette. So I'm guessing there's 8 shades to it if it's S8. But let's get into it, guys. You know I love a highlighter, guys. I love highlighters. They're my favorite things in the world. Let's just shine, shine, shine. All right, so pretty small, good for travel. Love this already. Oh, look at that, guys. All right, so I'm very pleasantly surprised that this palette actually has its names in it. This is the second Morphe palette that I have with its names in the actual palette. They've got one in the Jeffree Star Morphe X collaboration. They've got all the palette names in it. Normally you have them all written on these little plastic things and you have to match them up, and it's just so annoying. This one, I'm so glad you don't have to do that. Oh my god, guys, this palette, when I saw it online, I was like, I need to get this. This has basically got every color you need as a highlighter. Okay, let's do some swatches. Guys, I'm so excited about this. I wanted this palette for a while now. It was sold out for a period, and then I just wanted to buy a whole lot of other stuff because let's save some shipping costs. You know, I think you spend $60 in Australia at Morphe, and then you get free shipping. So I always try and do that, save some coin, and then I use the Jeffree Star code just because all his proceeds of that code go to charity. So happy about that. So these are all the names. I'm gonna go into 3 of my favorites. So I'm going to Aurora, Ultraviolet, Comet, and Big Bang. I'll go into 4, sorry. So Ultraviolet is this one. Oh, it is like silk going over that. Wow. Now, it's pigmented, very light. You don't get much product on the back of your hand. That's Aurora, but you don't need as much as, say, like this one. This was an eyeshadow. Compared to this and this, it's crazy. This will just do the job. I can tell will do the job great. You can see it shimmer there. So pretty. That's Ultraviolet. This is Aurora. Now, again, you're not picking much. I'm swirling it, and you're not picking much up compared to other highlighters, and it's just very subtle, but it's kind of exactly what you need. Now, this is duochrome. I can tell in the light it's duochrome. I don't know if you can pick that up there, but that's it there. That's Aurora. The next one I'll go into is Comet, which is almost a bronzy gold. Oh, okay, that's a lot more pigmented than the other ones. A lot more pigmented as the other two, you can tell. But very pretty in itself. And you could use these, you could use all of these as shimmers on top of eyeshadows. The Comet one a lot more, just because it's a lot more pigmented and you would see it. The next one is the Big Bang, which is just a nice gold one. We all love gold, you know. And that's pigmented as well. So that's it, very, very, very nice there. I'm really happy with this palette, guys. This might be my go-to highlighter palette out of everything. I usually go for the Jeffree Star ones, the Brain Freeze Pro Palette Skin one. I love that. But this one, ooh, this might be edging it out. But I can't speak too soon just because I haven't tried it on the actual makeup and everything like that. And how it lays down, how it lasts during the day, just all of that stuff. So I will try it in the makeup tutorial. I'll probably try it when I'm using this as for my makeup tutorial, which is the next video I'll do, and I'll use these two together, and then I'll also obviously use this with this palette here that I'm gonna unbox right now for you guys. So this is the Social Butterfly Morphe palette, and it's 15, so I'm guessing 15 shades, which is always a good price point. Again, I don't keep these. I'm hoping the palette actually has its names in it, which will be great. Now, this has got a lot of weight to it, guys. I'm thinking this has a mirror in it. That's how much weight it is. Oh, it's got something rattling in it. Hopefully nothing's broken. Oh, okay. Yep, it's got a mirror in it. That's because of the weight, and that's what's rattling around in the top. But, wow, that mirror is like stellar. Okay, guys, look how pretty those shades are. And I think because of Jeffree Star's palette, they're all doing names in their palettes, which is a really good thing. They're finally listening. Now, this palette is so good. Look at the colors. That's why I bought it, because of these colors, guys. Love a color, love the pink, love the purples, love the shimmers. Now, I'm looking at this palette, and there is not damage to it, but there are cracks in the actual, some of the shades. Some of the shades are, I don't know, it's not used, but like this one here, guys. Can you, I don't know if you can see it. It's like all textured on the top around the edges. It's like it's been swatched before, or it almost looks like felt, if you feel like what felt feels like, and the texture of the cloth of that. That's what it looks like on here. For the gram, has a little bit of the defects around the edges, all black and stuff. I don't know, that's actually on the shade itself, that's not the palette, so I don't know what's coming off there. I don't know why it's that color. Fame Game is the same. It's the texture of felt. It's not smooth. Some of the other shadows are smooth and pressed. This is not pressed as well as the others, and I don't know why that is, guys. All the mattes are smooth, as you can tell, all smooth. No defects. This is a little defect. These are all smooth, all the mattes. I like this palette and love the color of it. I don't know what's happening with the shades itself. I'll do swatches on the back of my hand. I'm gonna do the ones that I've just mentioned that look a bit different, just because I wanna see what they feel like. Wow, oh my God, guys. There's actually hair in the shade. So I just swatched the Now Trending, and there's actually hair coming out of the shade. Like I said, guys, it was oh, I don't really know what to do about that. Like, I don't know how to prove that to them in an email or anything like that. And a photo probably won't pick it up. And even on the camera wouldn't pick it up. But there's something wrong with that shade. Like, it's so soft, it's just falling apart. It's falling apart, guys. I don't know what's happening. Okay, I'm gonna do this one here, for the gram. That's the shade there, deep purple. Wow, and it's really patchy, guys. Really patchy. I've had to go over it a couple of times in the patchy bits just to cover it over. So that one there is Now Trending. That's the for the gram. And all these palettes are not like in the palette. Like this one here is almost completely full, and that one's half the size of it. And they're both shimmers, so this one's like almost overflowing, like almost on an angle like that when it's in the actual pan, and it's overflowing with product. The other ones are, you can see the rim of the actual pan itself, the little metal ring, and it's lower than that. It's just really inconsistent. Insta Famous. Can you see all the gold orange throughout the whole entire shade? Patches of orange. That's not meant to be in there. And there's no actual orange shade except the later gram, but that's not the same orange. So I don't know what's happening there. I'm gonna email them. I can see hairs throughout that whole palette. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I can just see it. I'm gonna email them, guys. I'm gonna give you an update on this later to see what they say about it. I don't know if they have a return policy. Oh my god, these are so patchy. All of these shades are patchy. All the shimmers anyway. I mean, they do have good pigment, but I'm depressed about this. I wouldn't consider like myself a great customer of theirs, but I have 5 eyeshadow palettes. I have bought 3 packs of their brushes, you know, for $75 each. I have highlighters. I have a lot of their setting sprays. I have the Jeffree Star palette, the Jeffree Star Morphe X, the lip bolds, all the little mini things. So I've probably spent a good $300-400 with this brand. Not to mention any of their skin stuff. I also bought the Morphe little eye primers, everything like that. I'm going to email them. I'm going to say this is not the best. I don't know if I send it back to them. I'm going to ask for a refund. I don't know what their return policy is, guys. I was really excited about this palette too. Like, really excited about using this. And it's kind of a letdown, guys. So I'll let you know what happens with this. I'm just looking at it, and it's just so many inconsistencies with it. And I've never had that with a Morphe palette in my life. Yeah. Okay. So that's a bit depressing. So yeah. We'll get rid of that one. Okay. On to the next. Let me just get rid of this. Swatch the back of my hand. I'm depressed about that. I don't know. Alright guys, so the next ones are these 6 eyeliners. Now I got these in different colours because I love the coloured ones where you can use them for different looks as well, like, you know, pinks with purples and all that type of stuff. Now this is a little light pink one. This is Pinkin, the name. I'll just swatch on the back of my hand. And this is pencil. I actually keep forgetting to buy a sharpener. I need to buy a pencil sharpener. Okay, this is really, really nice and really creamy. I'm going to do quite a thick swatch line just so you can really see it. But really, really nice. Look at that, guys. Okay, I'm really happy with the first one. Now, I'm not going to keep these in the boxes just because, let's, you know, you don't need to. I don't know if these are recyclable. Now, this has got a 12 months expiry date, which is really good. I think this Morphe highlighter palette is 12 months as well, which it is. And the eyeshadow palette is 12 months. I saw that as well. So that's a good, good length of time for expiry date. These are not going to last that long anyway. I always use these. Whoa. Now, I've always wanted like a jade kind of look. I love jade colors, you know, the jade stone and everything like that. Very popular in the Chinese culture, but also really big in New Zealand culture and all that type of stuff. But I love that color, and that's what that reminds me of, is jade. It's almost an aqua color, and it's called Poolside, which I really love. Now, these were all $4 each. That's why I bought so many. I remember why I bought so many now, because, you know, I was like, I'm surprised I got any, but $4 each, that's cheaper than the ones at the drugstore ones that I buy at Chemist Warehouse, and they're like $6, $7 each, so, you know, these are value for money. Okay, so the next shade is Minna. Don't know, it's a red one. I love red. Whoa, that's colourful. Lots of pigment in that one as well. Very smooth, like, just like silk gliding on. It's not even trying to put it on, like, you know, you don't have to put any pressure on it. Very easy. Now this one is Harper, nice little blue silver one. Okay, I love that as well. I love that. Oh my god, that's amazing. The next one I think is a silver one, and it's called Pearly. Silver white. I wanted one that's white because I don't really have a white eyeliner. I do, but they're not the best. I thought, let's try a Morphe one. So that's it there. That's the shade on the bottom. Okay. So yeah, it's whitish grey and it's got like glitter tones throughout. It's not the most pigmented, but you can see it. So I think that will look good in the waterline of a look I do. Now I'm trying to do a Halloween look, but Halloween's just not working for me right now. I wanted to do a whole theme with the unboxing of the Jeffree Star mystery boxes with the Halloween backdrop. They haven't come, so I haven't done that yet. Halloween's only like 5 or 6 days. I'm meant to go to a prison tour, which I still will go to, and I can't wait to do that. But I have no outfit to go in with yet. Oh my god, that's a really pretty one. And that's called Fashionista, little purple moment. Wow, that's like a fuchsia moment. I love that colour. Yeah, guys. So like I said, the Halloween moment's not working for me right now. I'm doing my best, but I might not even have a costume to go in. I might just go with myself. I can do a makeup look, but I kind of want a makeup look to go with a costume, not just to wear makeup, you know. I mean, yes, it could look like a drag queen, but I don't want to wear a wig or any of that stuff, or heels or a dress, because I will look like a man in a dress, not a drag queen in a dress, like an actual man in a dress. I'd be like, what are you doing with your life? And I already get that a lot of the time, so I don't need any of that on my Halloween prison tour with my work friends. Alright guys, so that's basically the unboxing done. I'm going to let you know what's happening with the Morphe palette. I'm disappointed about that. I hope they have a refund policy, because if not, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, and I don't know if I would feel comfortable buying any more eyeshadow palettes if there's no refund. Especially if it's not my doing, if they're defaults in the eyeshadow palettes. I don't want to use the shades that have hairs throughout it. Like, that's just not healthy, you know. And I don't want to use the ones that have black marks throughout it or orange marks throughout it, like that, light shade did. You could see the orange in it. You could see the black marks around the edge of the purple one. There's something wrong with that palette. I had not had any palettes from Morphe that had that problem. It's only that one, and it's a bit of a letdown because that one I was really excited for. I'd waited, it was sold out. I'd waited, bought it, and really excited to get it, and yeah, that was a bit of a letdown. Other than that, guys, I'm really happy with most of the products. I'm really excited to use them in different looks. Okay, guys, my next makeup tutorial will be all of these products. The eyeshadow palette, the highlighter palette, these little magnetic eyelashes, and the eyeliner. And then also one or two of these eyeliners in the waterline and all that. I really like these colourful ones, eyeliners. I think they're great. And $4, I can't wait to try them because I buy ones that are $6 or $7. They work, but they're not as smooth as these pencils. So I'm really excited about those ones because normally the ones I have are the gel ones and these are the pencil ones. So they'll be really good to see what they last for. And if they're cheaper than the ones I buy, you can get almost 2 for the price of one of the Chemist Warehouse one. And they work better. Winning. Now, I will let you know, guys, like I said, about the eyeshadow palette from Morphe and see what they say. I'm going to send them a photo and an email right now after this video and let you know later on in my next video how they go. Alright, guys, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and give it a thumbs up if you like this video. Just so you know, I will be probably in the next week. I have 3 days off next week, and I'm hoping the Jeffree Star Halloween palettes come then because I will be really excited to do that video, and that will probably be the day of Halloween or the day before Halloween. So it'll be a busy couple of days because I'm also trying to get an outfit for that day, Halloween night and everything like that. So it'll be busy those 3 days when I have days off, but I'm excited, guys. All the best, guys. Bye.